Glass walls over the city, carpet soft under your shoes. You stand in front of my desk like a man with something to prove. There's a photo by your elbow, pen lined up on the pad. My jacket on the leather chair, tie loosened just a tad. Down below, the traffic glows like a slow electric vein. Up here it's quiet enough to hear the ice hit the glass like rain. I didn't start with this view, I climbed it step by step, counted every step in hallways, smell like dust and air. Back rooms with crooked tables, cheap clocks nailed to the wall. Learn to read a man's intention by the way he took a call. Shook hands that never trembled while their eyes searched for the door. And I turned a little harder every time they asked for more. You think it's all about numbers, digits glowing on a screen, but the only math that matters is what you lose to stay this clean. Every name you write beside you moves another name away, and every quiet signature's a debt you're gonna pay. This is the penthouse code, written sharp and cold. If you want a view from here, you pay it all alone. You keep your word like armor when the hallway lights run low. You live with heavy choices, only very few can know. You stand when doors swing open, never show what you don't hold. If you want this high, you live the penthouse code. There's a safe behind that painting, there's steel beneath that drawer, but the thing that kept me breathing were the lines I never tore. I don't touch what I can't cover, don't promise what I doubt, don't bring a man in closer if I'll have to cut him out. You're the first outlet that's near me, first to see the office late. So hear me when I tell you, kid, this floor is more than real estate. One night they'll come with questions, eyes that circle what you build. You'll feel old ghosts pulling, tugging on you like a guild. That's the night you'll hear my voice under every deal you read. Hold the line or lose it all, choose your code or wind up dead. 'Cause it's the penthouse code running in your veins. If you want the view from here, you live with all the change. You keep your word like armor when the boardroom doors are closed. You drink alone with secrets nobody else will know. You stand when pressure rises, never fold, never implode. If you want this high, you live the penthouse code. Back room of this narrow bar, chairs turned up in the front. You're wiping down the counter while the jukebox takes the brunt. Door chain hanging loose, little window to the dark, where the river keeps its secrets, under pilings, under rock. I drop my badge into your drawer, hear it slide against the wood. Set a glass down on the coaster, say tonight I'll talk for good. We were walking crooked hallways long before we hit these streets. File folders on the table, bitter coffee, crack seat please. He and I would ride at midnight, engine humming low and slow, shaking hands with half the people we were meant to drag in cold. Every favor bought us breathing room, every name we let slide past. Built a tower made of warnings, hoping none would be the last. On the page it's clean and simple, all straight lines and black and white, but the ground draws different borders in the corners of the night. You can hold that line for justice, you can bend it for a fee. Either way that line cuts deeper than you think it's gonna be. So when the badge goes in the drawer, my code is all I've got. On the books I'm just an officer, in the dark I'm something now. I'm the hand that slows the bleeding, I'm the hand that looks away, I'm the weight that keeps this powder room from blowing in a day. Yeah, when the badge goes in the drawer, no one's pure and no one's clean. There's a price for every secret, there's a ghost in every scene. On instinct, trusted more than I could trust. Thought the job could still stay honest if you kept your badge from rust. Told him, pick your battles wisely, some of them you let run free. He just stared like I'd exchanged the oath for quiet currency. Then they found his car at daybreak, skewed beside the factory rail, coffee cooling in the holder, Shattered glass along the trail. I won't lay it all on shadows, I won't lay it all on fate. Every shortcut that I signed off carved the letters of his date. If I burned a few more bridges, if I'd caused some famous war, maybe he'd be here beside me while I lock this badge once more. So when the badge goes in the drawer, my code is all I've got. You can say I lost the halo, but I'll stand here on this spot. In a town that trades in silence, in a game that runs on fear, I just choose which kind of monster I'm allowed to be in here. Yeah, when the badge goes in the drawer, I still stand and take the heat. I'm the man between the alleys and the bodies in the street.
Last train humming at the platform, yellow letters on the board, vending machine in the corner spitting silver when it's bold. My ticket folded in my wallet, my name written in small. One suitcase by my boots, and one number I won't call. These tracks remember every whisper that I carried for this town. Now I'm standing by the carriage while the signals flicker down. The city taught me how to listen when the doors were barely cracked, how to walk through quiet hallways with a favor at my back. I knew which stair would never creak and which hand to never shake. I could move a man from daylight with one well-positioned break. Every corner knew my footsteps, every back room knew my face. Now I'm trading all that gravity for one narrow second-class space. I don't run from what I've done here, I don't beg for any grace. I just choose my moving exits while the memories keep their place. I paid my fare in shadows long before I heard this train. Bought this seat with all the secrets stitched in steel and window pane. I leave this city standing, but it won't forget my name. I paid my fare in shadows, now I'm rolling out of frame. I'm the gentleman of endings, stepping clean outside your game, with my coat still in my pocket, and this distance like a flame. Neon clock above the doorway, second hand that never sleeps. Station bench with peeling edges, scattered flyers in a heap. Through the glass I watch the towers getting smaller, losing teeth. Every light another promise that I've buried underneath. There'll be younger hands to hold it, there'll be voices in my place, but they'll study how I vanished when they whisper about this face. I won't trade my spine for mercy, I won't sell my name for peace. I just balance out the ledger, let the noise behind me cease. If you're listening from the concrete while these wheels divide the night, know I left without a stumble, every step a chosen fight. I paid my fare in shadows long before I heard this train. Bought this sea with all the whispers pressed in iron, glass and grain. I leave this city breathing, but it won't forget my name. I paid my fare in shadows, now I'm fading out of frame. I'm the legend in your corners, even as I break the chain, with my silence as a compass and these rails under my veins.
You're standing by the window, watching all those little lights, talking like the street, hurry whisper you at night. Tie a bit too loud, smile a bit too sharp. You think power's in the shout and the spark, but down here by the desk where the shadows start to bend, every story that you shout is my initials at the end. There's a lamp with a green shade, is the only song we see. Ledger open like a wound that never lets a number bleed free. Columns full of favors, quiet debts and names, lines where the city hides its games. You think you move the pieces every time you raise your hand. I'm the one who makes sure this old house can stand. You want the chair, you want the car, you want the room to freeze when you walk through. But you don't watch the staircase crack or feel the floor complain under every move you do. I'm the man behind the ledger, counting every soul that thinks it's free. I don't need a crown or a headline, just a final say on who still eats with me. You play with thunder on the street below, I weigh the lightning in the dark. I'm the man behind the ledger, kid, writing what your glory really cost and most. See this old brass fountain pen, chipped along the spine, signing in a mercy, assignment at a time. Safe in the corner with a paint-chipped door, holds more quiet ghosts than your stories of a war. You talk about loyalty like ink upon your skin. I can point to where it fades and where it thins. One loose promise and the numbers start to shout. You don't hear it over engines or your hunger to stand out, but I hear it in the ticking of that crooked wall clock there. Every second getting heavier on this leather office chair. You think I'm just a bookman, but I decide who disappears. I keep my tone level, my collar straight, while you dance on top of all these unpaid years. I'm the man behind the ledger, balancing your storms with what we've got. I don't wave a flag in the front row, I decide whose name stays ink and whose turns blot. You chase the echo of a louder crown, I guard the spine that keeps it from the dust. I'm the man behind the ledger, kid. If you wanna live long in this house, learn to fear my trust. Back room with a crooked ceiling,
one bare bubbling scarred oak floor. Chairs are stacked like tired soldiers, boulders sliding on the door. Glass rings on the wooden table, car still sleeping in a fan. Then you came and pushed a paper with a single written name in my hand. You just said he talks too freely, time to make the talking stop. Then you walked back through the doorway while the eyes still kiss the top. Trading favors long before this corner paid. Shared a coat and half a mattress when the rent turned cold and gray. He once pulled me from an alley when a car was crawling slow. Said, "You're not leaving in this gutter, we got further left to go." Now his picture's in my pocket with a number and a time, and my fist feels like a ledger where you sign the final line. I'm the weight behind your handshake, I'm the closing of the door, I'm the quiet little question no one lingers to explore. I'm the ink on my knuckles, not the name on the door. I'm the last dark sentence when the talking runs short. If you cross what I answer to, I'm the echo on the floor. I'm the ink on my knuckles, not the name on the door. I don't shine in the pictures, I don't stand for the toast. I'm the line that keeps your kingdom from unraveling the most. Wipes the counter, keeps his eyes on broken glass. He's heard pieces of these stories, but he never really asks. There's a coat hook by the corner where my jacket never stays. I don't plan to live here long, but I'm wide into the maze. Every job has left a letter, carved in places you can't see. Every favor has a shadow that keeps walking back to me. If I turn and walk away now, there's a war behind my back. If I do what you're expecting, there's a crack I can't patch back. All a man can lean on when the floor begins to sway is the code he keeps in silence when he chooses who will pay. I'm the ink on my knuckles, not the name on the door. I will carry and hum in the ceiling. Soft shake of the carriage steel. My coat folded in the corner, one small case beneath my heel. Window holds my shadow face and the ghost of this last town. Platform lights like lonely dots, slowly falling further down. Ticket stub between my fingers, name printed in straight black lines. Strange how just a strip of paper cuts the cord to crooked times. You were leaning in the doorway when I said I'd work late nights. Never told you how those numbers never touched the hallway lights. Left my shoes outside your threshold so the dirt died at the mat. Every story that I gave you had a missing piece in it. You once traced along my jawline, said my eyes look far away. Now this train pulls at a horizon where I never let you stay. Miles don't make a man brand new, they just stretch out what he's done. But distance gives a quiet space to choose how he will run. My name's on a one-way ticket, but I don't leave like I'm chased. I walk out of this city like a gentleman, not a race. I can drop every backroom favor, leave the cash and cold concern. If I go in silence, but I leave on my own terms. Conductor's punch on cardboard sounds like a small steel drum. He nods once and moves on past like he knows where men like me come from. Overhead the metal rack holds a life boiled down to cloth. 2 shirts, a second pair of shoes, a ledger I never lost. Outside a single signal lantern blinks red once as we slide. I've seen eyes like that in offices where the darker ledgers hide. Some men run when doors fly open, some wait till they're dragged outside. I've been standing in that doorway with a hand on either side. This time I don't wait for shouting or a slam demanding phone. I just answer to the mirror and step off this game alone. My name's on a one-way ticket, but I don't leave like I'm chased. I walk out of the city like a gentleman, not a race. You can keep all the whisper stories and the favors never earned. If I vanish in the distance, it's still on my own terms. My name's on a one-way ticket as the tracks begin to turn. I don't run from what I've done here, but I leave on my own terms. didn't know. Muffled breathing on the speaker, engine idling soft and low. Motel key upon the table, metal tag reads 304. Thin blue curtains barely hanging, scuffed up carpet, swollen door. You said I just did something bad, it can't ever see daylight. I looked down at that cold brass tag, said you called the man who lives at night. I don't ask for long confessions, I don't need your every sin. I just walk into your damage and decide where we begin. Suitcase by the leaning armchair, jacket folded by the bed, bathroom fan that hums like thunder, tile still holding what you dread. All that shaking in the corner doesn't change what must be done. I'm the last clean pair of footprints when the other one should run. You think power's in the cufflinks, polished shoes and quiet lies. Real control lives in the shadows that can't look you in the eyes. I'm the man you call at midnight when your hands can't stay clean. I can smooth the crooked edges till the picture looks serene. I decide what disappears and what you have to carry still. I'm the quiet final verdict when you can't afford the will. You can brag about your legend or the ghosts that stain your pride, but they ride inside my silence when you call me late at night. Now it's me and burnt black coffee at a diner off the road. Neon buzzing over chrome, a jukebox humming something low. Your name scribbled on a napkin, folded once and tucked away. Truckers talking about the weather while I price the part you'll pay. Watch the sugar fall and settle, stirred it twice and let it sit, thinking how a younger version of myself once sounded just like this. Every favor cuts a tally that your ledger never shows. Every problem that I bury finds a pocket in my soul. One day you'll unlock a hallway with a key you can't return, and the eyes that meet you back will be a stare you had to earn. I'm the man you call at midnight when your courage starts to slide. I can make the mark look silence with your life. Back room of this bar, single board running low, neon leaking through the doorway, drawing stripes across the floor. One glass sweating on the table, jacket thrown across a chair, ledger open by my elbow, names and numbers everywhere. There's a safe behind a picture, there's a shadow near the gun, and I'm counting what it costs to keep these quiet favors done. We came upon the same dead-end streets, trading coins and broken knives. He carried all the laughter, I carried all the straight lines. When the bigger tables called me, he stayed dealing smaller games. I was signing for the family while he held on to his name. Then he brushed against a border, talked too loud where wolves could hear, and the order came in silence, make it clean and make it clear. There's a price for stepping closer to the man who calls the shots. Every favor that I cashed in put more metal in my spine and thoughts. I'm the hand that holds the line, I'm the calm behind the thunder when the wires all align. If a name becomes a danger, I'm the one who makes it fade. Keep the circle small and tight till every debt gets paid. You can call it cold betrayal, you can call it loyal crime, but this city keeps on breathing through the hand that holds the line. Met him under that old overpass, traffic rumbling up above, concrete stained with faded markings, no more room for gentle love. He looked at me and somehow knew this was not just friendly talk. So I pressed a folded envelope in his hand and let him walk. Bought him one last bit of coffee from a humming machine nearby. Then I turned back toward the alley where my colder futures lie. Boss believes I cut him loose the way they like their endings neat. Truth is I just moved the danger far from under both our feet. If that secret ever surfaces, they'll redraw the razor line. Till then I'm the quiet weapon, keep keeping balance by design. I'm the hand that holds the line. I'm the face they never question when they need a problem sign. If a brother turns to trouble, I still find a cleaner way. Send his ghost out down a highway not carved into cold stone. You can damn me for the choices, you can praise the way they shine. Either way I stand here steady as a hand that holds the line.
This lamb humming on the paperwork, no one left on the floor. Badge resting in the top drawer, sidearm sleeping by the door. There's a folder with your handwriting, corners bent but pages clean. Couple names under a cover sheet that never hit the machine. You said we just bend it slightly, no one even has to know. But every circle that you're drawing got a cause along the road. Under that old bridge by the river, car parked with the engine low. Tail lights carving faded red lines on the water as it flows. There's an envelope on the backseat, rubber band around the stack. You're leaning like it's all normal, like there's no way walking back. I keep one hand on the door frame, other resting near my chest. You keep talking like a rookie who ain't seen how far this gets. Every favor writes a number, every number cuts a mark. You can hide it from the daylight, but it's waiting in the dark. I keep my lines in the dark, but I won't cross them for you. I walk that edge with a steady heart, do the dirt I choose to do. You wanna dance with burning wires, I learned to hold at arm's length too. But I won't sink what's left of me just to say I ran with you. I keep my lines in the dark, and they still cut straight and true. Rooftop overlooking the city, windows glowing like a grid. You light up like you're still certain that the world is what it is. You talk big about promotion, about names across the door, about nights when no one's watching and the rules don't count no more. I just lean against the railing, coat pulled tight against the wind, thinking how a man gets twisted by the little things he wins. You think it's all the same street, just a little left or right. You think a step don't matter if it's taken out of sight. But every quiet compromise is narrowing your view, till one night you don't remember what you swore you would. keep my lines in the dark, but I won't cross them for you. I sign my name in the silence where the louder men pass through. You wanna run with louder thunder like it'll never fall on you, but I watch too many bright ones dim out chasing something new. I keep my lines in the dark. That's how I stay walking true. High-floor glass wall, city wide below my shoe. Desk lamp circles on the ledger like a halo made of dews. Fountain pen by my knuckles, figures walking down the page. Every line another favor, every calm another cage. Safe door breathing in the corner, steel that never says a word, but it's heard more broken promises than the streets have ever heard. I don't carry any weapon you could feel beneath the coat. I just move a single number and erase a man with one small note. You and me, we started running jobs when bills fit in our hands. Backroom coins and short cones long before the bigger plans. You were always first to laughter, I was always first to count. You would take the front door credit, I would track the bank account. Tonight I see your name repeated where it should never be. Extra cuts in quiet corners where the ink won't answer me. I could call you in and listen while you dress it up as neat, or I could balance out the problem where the numbers start to bleed. There's a cost to every favor, there's a shadow in each feed, and the one who holds the figures draws the lines they'll never see. I'm where the numbers bleed, in the margin of the sheet, in the quiet after closing, when the city holds its breath beneath. I decide who gets remembered, who gets folded, who gets free. In the dim light of this office where the numbers start to bleed, you can walk like you're untouchable, talk like you were born to lead, but your name is just an entry where the numbers start to bleed. I've watched
watch chairmen slam their glasses, swear they stand above the law, never knowing that their empires live on lines I have to draw. Men with polished shoes at meetings, talking loud about their crown, who forget that every secret passes through one quiet line downtown. Some I say by shifting figures, some I folded in the sun, some I left on borrowed time just to see what they become. Every time I cross a brother, every time I cut a friend, something colder fills the spaces where my patience used to bend. Far below this window's edge, there's an alley, there's a light, and I know which doors stay open when your totals don't add right. I don't pray for any mercy, I don't ask for any sign, I just keep the ledger breathing, put my silence on the line. I'm where the numbers bleed, in the margin of the sheet, in the hush before the sunrise, when the power men all sleep. I decide who gets a warning, who gets written off his seat. In the dim light of this office where the numbers start to bleed, you can call yourself my brother, you can swear it's just a need, but you gambled with the rider where the numbers start to bleed.
Room key on the nightstand, plastic tag, it says 23. Faded curtains barely moving with the hum of the old AC. There's a map spread on the mattress, circles drawn in heavy ink. Duffel bag half zipped and waiting at the edge, right on the brink. Out the window by the icebox, there's a pump with numbers worn. You can hear the highway breathing like a low familiar horn. Phone screen face down on the table, your last message still in view. Every word says come back safe, every scar says don't you do. You know I don't sleep deep, I keep my boots close to the floor. Never hang my one good jacket on the back of any door. I have rules about these counties, lines I cross and lines I don't. Faces I'll remember and some names I simply won't. You gave me a small back porch, coffee steaming in your hands. Talked about a worn-out garden and a dog that understands. I just watched the steam go sideways, felt a siren in my chest. Knew the road was still my kingdom, knew your house could be my rest. There's a part of me that lingers in your driveway before dawn, and a part that hears an engine every time I think I'm done. So I keep the engine running when my heart says stay. Let the taillights do the talking when I
between the motels and the weight of us. I can ride these empty miles like I was born alone, but I keep the engine running every time you sound like home. Do you remember that old diner where the jukebox ate my coins? Red booth under buzzing letters with a crack along the joints. You were tracing routes on napkins, little arrows, little towns, riding someday by an exit like you'd pin my footsteps down. I could feel the trade inside me, all my rules for just your street, all the exits I kept open for your porch and quiet seat. Then a freight shook all the windows, shook my answer in its frame, and I chose the door beside you, but I walked out just the same. I don't send this as a promise, this is not a begging call. It's a man who built his armor, counting every risk and fall. I can't offer you a porch light that I swear I'll never pass. All I have is one more warning, and this tank's still full of gas. So I keep the engine running on these borrowed nights. Let the dashboard gauge and headlights be my only ride. I'm the outlaw on the highway with a soft spot for your street, but I won't lead what's behind me to your porch and quiet seat. If you ever hear an idling past your garden stone, just know I kept the engine running, so the trouble dies alone. The trouble dies alone. Desk lamp low on the glass, city bleeding through the blinds, your name glowing on the screen, cursor waiting for my lines. Suit jacket on the chair back, tie coiled like a fuse, ledger open by my elbow, pages heavy with the truth. There's a steel key in my pocket for a door behind this wall, where the smiles and handshakes end and the quiet numbers fall. I type, I miss your laughter, watch the letters slowly build, then drag them to the trash, because this room runs on what's killed. I'm the man who signs the contracts and the deals. All the marble in the lobby tells a story of how it feels. But behind that frosted doorway, there's a safe that never sleeps, folders stacked in fold like paper in this air. Close the briefcase on a silence no good heart should have to bear. You say you want to hold me, every shadow, every scar, but you don't know how far it is from your little coffee bar. If you ever cross this threshold, you never walk back out the same. There's a line inside this office and it's carved under my name. So the door stays locked, that's the deal I made. I keep the wolves in order, keep the trouble in the shade. I'm the gentleman in gray they shake hands with on the floor, but the man you think you love leaves behind another door. I can hold this tower steady till the city clocks all stop. If I want you untouched and the door stays locked. At a booth beside the street, paper cup between your hands, tapping rhythm with your feet. We talked about leaving someday, just a map and open sky, before my name went on the letterhead and trouble learned to fly. Now my cufflinks click like shackles every time I fold my sleeves, and the phones on this dark desk no more ghosts than you believe. You send me, are you sleeping? Are you okay? Are you alone? I stare at that blue question in the half-light of this room. I don't trade your soft days for a plaque beside this door. I already pay enough to walk these polished floors. I won't pull you through a keyhole built of favors, fear and debt. Won't let your gentle kindness be the margin someone sets. If I have to stand the villain in the silence of your mind, better that than see you bruised by the deals I have to sign. So the door stays locked, though the city calls your name. I keep my thumb offset and my shadow in the frame. I'm the gentleman in gray, signing lines they never see, and the only one who bends is the man behind the key. I can hold this tower steady till the elevator drops. If I want you whole, then the door stays locked.
Got a green shaded lamp over paper older than you. Leather chair sighs when I lean back and look straight through. There's a fountain pen waiting by the corner of your file, and a safe in the wall that's been breathing for a while.
outside this glass. This city's just a necklace made of light. In here it's only quiet and a clock against the night. You think you want this desk, this view, this heavy floor, but it's the ledger on this blotter that decides who leaves this door. Every face a little mark, every handshake leaves a print that only shows up in the dark. I've moved more lines for men than you, had chances to shake hands, kept them walking past the questions when the floor turned into sand. You see crystal and cufflinks, polished buttons on a sleeve. I see balances behind them, but they're scared to even breathe. They talk loud in the hallway, like the night belongs to them, but their stories live in columns where my ink don't ever bend. You think power's in the pistol or the shout across the floor? It's in what gets written down and what don't reach the door. If your name's in my ledger, you're already in too deep. I can turn it into silence or a storm around your sleep. I keep the sums and quiet secrets underneath this shaded light. I'm the calm hand on the numbers while your pulse drums through the night. Yeah, these names in my ledger keep this whole town standing straight, but every line I lay down is another piece of my own weight. There are pages in the back with no tabs, no colored lines, just a list of things I've covered and on the ones that still ain't mine. Sometimes I see my own last name goes faint in the margin there, like the book reminded me it doesn't really care. When the walls start inching closer and the questions start to rise, there's a quiet man with ledgers that they narrow with their eyes. I've been paid in calm respect and the feeling I don't run, but even pillars in this building feel the heat from someone's sun. So you wanna be the shadow that the bright men lean against, wear the suit that doesn't wrinkle, speaking sentences condensed. Understand before you reach across this polished, heavy wood. It's your nights that get collected when you keep their records good. If your name's in my ledger, kid, you're part of how this moves. I can make you sound like thunder or a whisper in the grooves. I keep the sums and quiet cities where the lamp cuts through the gloom. I'm the stillness in the center while they gamble with the room. Yeah, these names in my ledger keep this whole game looking clean, and the man who writes them down knows exactly what they mean. First lamp halo on the ledger, pages yellow at the spine, cufflinks catching little flashes as I underline a line. Safe sits sleeping in the corner, metal box that never dreams. You stand leaning on the doorway, full of gasoline and schemes. There's a folder with your name here, corner tag with paper red. You keep talking about your glory, I keep counting who is dead. I don't kick in doors for nothing, I don't shout to brand my name. I just move the chips in silence while the loud ones chase the flame. I can shift a missing figure, hide a car and hide a man, change the current through the city with the stroke of just one hand. You see fireworks in your future, I see numbers on the floor. Every echo in this building has a bill behind the door. You think manhood in the volume, in how hard you hit the desk, but the ones who stand through winters keep their ledgers tight and brisk. You're one legend in your story, not your portrait framed in black. So before you play at thunder, hear the math that hits you back. I keep the power in the black ink where the loud ones disappear. Every digit is a promise, every margin hides a year. You can chase a burning moment, you can bargain with your breath, but the balance never falters, it collects on every day. If you want to move in silence and still live to raise a toast, swear your feet to something steady, take this black ink, go. Chessboard waiting by the window, pieces missing from the game. I've been trading kings for pawns here, different faces, same old name. Calculator on the blotter, tape rolled tight like someone's past. Every total that I spool out has a price that's built to last. You're still racing down the hallway like a bullet off its mark. I'm the one who dims the switches, leaves you standing with the dark. I've erased some good men's footprints, I've protected men who lied, but I never bent the columns for a cheap and swollen pride. When I look into the mirror, I can stand what looks back through, 'cause the blood that stains my conscience matches every line I drew. I keep the power in the black ink, nothing blades you wanna show. All that noise you call the future is a line I can't let go. You can carve your name in concrete, think you'll never be deposed, but if you spit on quiet wisdom, I will mark your ledger closed. If you want to walk like iron when the shouting's just a ghost,
lights out, just a cooler in the hallway humming low. You're wiping down the counter like there's nowhere else to go. Back room door is half shut, but you know the way inside. Safe against a corner wall, ledger open, pages wide. Fountain pen and reading glasses, jacket on the chair. Single bulb above the table, throwing shadows in the air. You ask me why I'm always the last to leave and lock that door. I say somebody's gotta sit right here and keep the score. He was laughing in that corner, boots up on this same old desk. Called me brother when I showed him how to make the numbers stretch. Taught him how to move in quiet, how to hide the extra weight, how to turn a small-time favor into something like a gate. Told him never sign your name to what you wouldn't die to claim. He just tapped the edge of this book when I wrote down his new game. Now his coffee ring still printed on the oak beside my hand, but his chair's been sitting empty since the night it hit the fan. You see ink in his simple columns in a quiet little book. I see eyes between the lines every time I take a look. I'm the man who keeps the score behind this plain old door. Every favor, every shadow brushed across this worn out floor. If the balance leans to red, I don't flinch or beg for time. I just tighten up the lines and make the numbers fall in line. Let the loud ones wear the story, let the tough ones chase the war. When the doors are closed, it all comes back to the man who keeps the score. Oh. You remember how he'd tip you with a folded little note, how he'd joke about the weather tugged the lapel of his coat. Now there's just a faded circle where his glass once left a stain, and a list of old agreements with his initials by the name. I could say it wasn't my call, that the streets just chose their meal, but these fingers turned the pages, these hands steadied every deal. So I take the midnight numbers as a weight I choose to bear. Count the money, count the losses, count the ghosts that gather there. Someone's always at the table when the lights are burning down. Someone weighs the quiet pieces, who stands up and who goes down. You can call it cold or crooked, say my soul is out of line, but the mess will find a keeper, and the night that keeper's mine. I'm the man who keeps the score, that's the oath I can't ignore. Every rumor, every secret drifting through this office door. If the balance leans to red, I don't run or ask for grace. I just straighten every column till it stares me in the face. Let the bosses wear the glory, let the hard ones work the floor. When the lights go out, it still belongs to the man who keeps the score. Old frame pictures on the paneling, crooked near the door. You're drying glasses with a rag that's seen more nights than me. I lean back in this corner chair when no one else can be. On the table there's a coaster, half-cold coffee in a cup, stack of chips from some old card game no one ever finished up. I remember when I stood, not sat, just waiting by that wall, running errands for the men who never had to take the fall. Carried briefcases and ledgers, fetched their coats, held every key. Learned to listen more than speak. Let the silence work for me. Then one evening someone's missing, one chair empty at the head, and that space at end of table stared like something just been fed. You think power's in the shouting, in the fist that hits the wood, in the toast that ends a meeting, when the deals all sound so good. But it isn't in the volume, it's in who the room leans toward, in the man whose quiet night becomes the last and final word. Take that seat, it remembers every name that had to vanish off the street. You can rise up through the thunder, you can float above the roar, but you don't outrun the wave building these arms and legs of oak sunk in the floor. I may look like I'm in charge when the voices beg for more, but I'm just another name. The chair keeps score. There was once a younger brother, not by blood but by the way. He would stand behind my shoulder, take the heat I didn't pay. One long meeting, too much talking, too much fear inside that room. I said nothing while their glances wrote his sentence, signed his doom. Later on I stamped some papers, moved some numbers, locked the door, came back here and let the quiet push his memory through the floor. You pour coffee, you say nothing. That's the language of this trade. Men confess with half a sentence, leave the rest inside the shade. I'm not asking for redemption, I'm not crying to be saved. I just know this worn-out cushion holds the ghost of what I've made. Yeah, the chair keeps score. Every night I take that throne, count Counts of times I chose the empire over mercy, over bone. You can dress it up as duty, call it order, call it war, but this wood remembers better than the stories at the door. So if I seem calm and settled when the room demands me more, just know I'm sitting where the chair keeps score. Oh. Time glow on the TV, game reruns with no sound. Bar stools stand like soldiers on an empty common ground. My bed sits on the counter, catching circles in the light. Holster pressing at my ribs from one more crooked little night. There's a coaster mark around it, like a crosshair cut in glass, and a mirror full of people that I've let and made to pass. This city pays in favors more than any stamped out check. You can pull a kid from cuffs or put a collar around a neck. There's a folder in my locker that could set this place on fire. Names tied up in stairwells, quiet deals on concrete wire. I've walked tape lines in the morning, shook the hands I flagged by noon, shared a table with the ones who choose whatever hits the room. They teach the line is painted straight from handbook down the floor. I've watched it slide like shadows when they lock the station door. Every promise that I've been came back tighter in my chest. Every harmless little favor rewrote half the oath I pressed. So I lay my badge on the counter when the night talks too loud. Still I move like the border through the darkest of this crowd. You can quote me all the chapters, all the codes upon that wall. I'm the one they call at midnight when both sides begin to call. Yeah, there's a badge on the counter and a line under my boots. I'm the quiet, crooked compass between sirens and the Sioux. Some days I see a
rookie with his collar stiff and clean, eyes still full of answers like a screen that's never seen. I could tell him where the stairwell meets the envelope and nod, how the radio says thank you when you never tell the squad. But I nod and keep it easy, let him earn his street and sky. Hope he finds a way to hold it without letting more men die. I watch bright young heroes burn out quicker than a flare, watch small kings on corner stools toast to justice in my stare. I don't wake up thinking savior, don't pretend I'm shining right. I just know which door stays safer when I walk them late at night. And if my hands feel heavier when I clip this metal on, it's the pull of all these lines that keep this city holding on. So I lay my badge on the counter just to see what's in my eyes. Not a saint and not a villain, just the man who names the light. You can judge me from the daylight where the paperwork looks clean, but you're not here when this city asks which side will bleed unseen. Yeah, there's a badge on the counter and a code beneath my skin. I'm the one who keeps on standing where the law and laws begin. A cold underworld accountant warning a younger man about the cost of being trusted, writing fates into a lamplight ledger instead of shouting on the street. Green shade along the desk, cast lines across the floor. Blinds have pulled, yard lights blinking past the door. Columns on the paper, ink drying by my hand. Safe door click behind us, numbers only we can stand. You sit there in your new suit, that fire behind your eyes, thinking this is just promotion, not the room where silence buys eyes. they cost in sweat and fears. Calculator sleeping by a glass pushed to the side, pen tapping on the margin where the quiet choices hide. You talk about the glory, how you carve your little crown. I'm watching how you listen as I start to write you down. Out there they play with noise and chrome. In here we move the lines alone. Every favor, every call has a number on his wall. In the lamplight ledger I don't shout, I just decide. I'm the man who moves the columns, who you count on, who you hide. Every step you take out there, kid, finds a twin upon this page. You can roar out like a lion, but you're printed like a wage. In the lamplight ledger I keep score for all of you, and the price of being trusted is it all comes back in view. Clock hand ticks like footsteps down a hallway no one sees. Staples by like handshakes that went crooked at the knees. I've shifted men from brother into ghost file in the night. Slid their names in lower drawers while the street still called them right. You say you want the burden, you say you want that throne. I ask you if you're ready to sit counting here alone. You think power is a pistol or your name up in a toast, but it's pages in the dark, who you never trust the most. It's the calls you let keep ringing, it's the deals you let turn cold. It's the one you leave still breathing, cause he kept what he was told. I've been judge and quiet witness, more long nights than I can say. Now I'm tightening my own code before I file this night away. In the lamplight ledger I don't promise you a crown. I can slide your folder higher, or I can round your number down. Every favor that you're cashing writes a shadow by your name. You can feel above the table, but the columns stay the same. In the lamplight ledger, if you learn what not to do, you might walk out of this office with your own page clean and true.